Hey, Tony here, Rain Adventures 2.0. Where are we at? Well, where we're at. We're at the world's largest smorgasbord. And what are we doing? Well, you guys know I'm carnivore, so we're gonna go check this place out, try to stay strictly carnivore. Now that's the challenge, but I'm here on a good night, which is steak night. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to stay here overnight and sleep in their parking lot. All right, if you're ready, buckle up. Well, loosen your seatbelt or loosen your belt. Down here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, so they say this is the world's largest smorgasbord. I've never been here before, but I've heard a lot about it. And they feature different nights for different things. So tonight, being Monday, it's steak night. It's $27.99. I think we're gonna eat our fill of steak. All right, we're in the building. So in 1961, this was started as a produce stand. Imagine that. And it is what it is today. I think they just said they celebrated their 41st anniversary for the smorgasbord. So we've got to pay for our ticket and then we're in. So when you come in, they ask you if you want a booth or a table. I said a booth because I'm going to be filming, but here's my ticket. So I'm waiting for a booth right now. I'm standing in line. All right, so we've got a strategy with this. We are gonna actually walk to the buffet line first and then see what we're gonna grab. So the plan is to walk the steam tables and take a look at what they've got. So they've got tilapia, some shrimp, breaded shrimp. Oh, it looks like chicken, meatballs, things like that. So we want to continue looking at all the tables before we pick anything. So the second one here, we've got some stuff we can eat. Shredded roast beef, some mini corn dogs. Oh, can't have that. Can't have the mashed potatoes either or the gravy, but it looks good. Onion rings. I hear their macaroni and cheese is like really amazing. So you've got it there and you got baked beans, but let's keep on walking. French fries, chili, all kinds of stuff. Oh, we got hard-boiled eggs. Oh, now, so I can have these. So this is a place that's got some cheese here too, some shredded cheese. That's looking good. Then we've got all the salad bar stuff. So it looks like a fresh spinach. They got cornbread, all kinds of stuff. So there is a bread bar here too as well. But yeah, this stuff looks very fresh. Sauteed onions, mushrooms, we got baked potatoes, and then I think we just duplicate the same thing going that way. And then just in front of the buffet line, we've got grills going. So this is what I'm interested in. We got New York strip steak, Delmonico steak, smoked beef brisket in au jus, carved ham, grilled pork chops, all kinds of stuff. So they're doing a little bit of different stuff on each one. We got hamburgers and all kinds of stuff. So I think I know where I'm going next. All right, let me get a plate. All righty. So medium rare?
Medium rare.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. All right, good deal. That's the way I like it. Thank you. And I would like to get a slice of that brisket there from you. Oh, good deal. Thank you. Okay, we're back at our table. So you can see the Delmonico on this side, which is another name for a ribeye. And then we've got our beef brisket right there. We're gonna see how it is. I'm gonna salt it up. Now, this isn't the last plate I'm getting, but I didn't wanna take too much. Let's get her salted up. I should have brought my Redmond's real salt or my Malden's flake salt for this, but I forgot it. So we're gonna have to go with the white table salt. I think we'll be okay. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna call this plate one. So this is our Delmonico. I asked for it medium rare. They did a good job of that. Ooh, yeah, first bite. That's really good. Okay, now for a bite of the brisket. Falls apart really nice. This looks good. Very tender, very well done. Not well done, but very good, very done perfectly. How do we say that? Oh, second bite. That's amazing. And I couldn't have come on a better night, being carnivore, being steak night. Now, I think they do have steak most nights. I know they got brisket almost every night, but like Tuesday night is seafood night. But I am gonna work on this and I'll bring you back on second plate. I'm almost done with my first plate, but I wanted to show you the bark on that brisket is just amazing. And it's got a great smoky flavor to it. Yum. All right, round one, first plate done. Now this ticket here, if you want to keep eating, you leave it face up. As soon as you're done, you would put it face down. They know you're finished, but we're staying face up because we're getting plate number two. Okay, plate number two, we've got a New York strip steak. I wanted to try their burger, their cheeseburger, and then you can see over here, that's from the salad bar. That is shredded egg, and what's on top of it, that is blue cheese dressing. So plate number two, I'm ready. So far, so good. So this is the egg with the blue cheese. Very good. That blue cheese has got a lot of chunks of blue cheese in it, so that's a plus. All right, I'm gonna save that for a little bit later. Cheeseburger. One thing I've noticed, very high quality food. It's all tasting really good. Now for the New York strip. Done nice. Spot on. So when you go up there, you can tell them, oh, I want it medium well, medium rare, medium. And the whole grill's going. They've got them all separated out. I told them I want mine just above move. Okay, I am all done with plate number two. I'm gonna leave this turned up. I'm gonna go check out the desserts. Not that I can have any, but I wanna show you guys what the desserts are. And then I don't know if I'm gonna get plate number three. I don't know, we'll see. Getting kind of full. Let's go check out the desserts. So over here, they've got ice cream bar, everything, all the different toppings, and then they got a whole wall of pies and desserts. And this is the dessert section. I did see coffee walking over here, so that's one thing I am gonna get before we call it. I'm done. I couldn't help it. So I saw a sign that said, our famous roast beef. So that's what we got in the corner there. This here, I got a scoop of it, and I had to go back for some more brisket. I love brisket. So plate number three, that I didn't think it was gonna happen, just happened. All right, I'm gonna chow down on this, and then I'm probably done. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. We got here at 5 o'clock, so we've been eating for 2 hours. They do close the buffet at 7:30. So that's about time for the place to start clearing out. We'll give it some time, and then we'll look for our spot that we're spending the night, or we're gonna attempt to spend the night. But until then, let's have a cup of coffee. All right, cheers. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah, it is. If you notice the shirt. So that's the saying I said on my very first video 5 years ago. So it was called Coffee in the Woods. If you've never seen it, hit oldest video and go all the way back to 5 years ago. So we just celebrated our 5-year YouTube anniversary, and we're doing it with a stealth camp and a carnivore versus smorgasbord. Who won? Well, I think I did. All right, well, I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'll talk to you once we're out of here. So they have a huge gift. So they have a huge gift shop downstairs, and I went down there and walked around a little bit. They've got Amish furniture, a lot of knickknacks, crafts, things like that. Oh, the sun's going down, so the sky's looking good over there. I'm parked right out here in the front parking lot, but I may just drive around the building for a little bit while all these cars are leaving. Yeah, there was a couple buses here as well, so we gotta let it cool down a little bit before we start figuring out where we're staying. I pulled around to the Shady Maple gift shop. So this is the parking lot area at Shady Maple Smorgasbord. The upstairs of this building is where we were just at to eat dinner. And I pulled around here because they close at 8:30, but then they open not until 9:30 in the morning on the gift shop side. So I'm thinking this parking lot down here will be our safest place for staying overnight. So I'm thinking of putting the car right over here. I'm not totally dead set on it yet, but because the bottom downstairs doesn't open until 9:30, I'm thinking that there isn't going to be a lot of people in the parking lot early in the morning. Now, right over there is their produce building, and I did see a porta potty way over there, so that may come in handy, especially after that smorgasbord. No, I'm doing good. But there is also a bakery and coffee shop over there for maybe we get coffee in the morning. Shady Maple does have breakfast. It's $14.99. As full as I am, I can't even think about breakfast right now. But let me show you where the car is at right now. The Subaru is sitting there in a nice spot, but I am not going to be right out in the middle of the parking lot like this. I'm going to pull over. And the reason I'm planning on pulling over there, which I'll show you in a little while, is because I can back up to the curb and step right in. You will see over in this area right over here, I believe that is still employees. So I think that's the employee parking area, which we don't want to be in because they will be getting here very early in the morning and starting to get prepared for breakfast. All right, well, I think we're ready to kind of pull the car in the spot and kind of get ready for climbing in the back. And I'll show you exactly how it's set up back there if you've never seen it before. If you're following along on the channel, you know this is our new Subaru and it's all set up like the old one. And 2 weeks ago, we got our windows tinted, so our windows are all tinted. And we went, last week, we went to the Harrisburg Capitol to test our new tinted windows out in an urban situation, and it passed, so we'll have no problem here. Let me get pulled over there, and then I'll show you the inside of the car and how we're gonna sleep. So I want to back up right to this curb, give myself a step so I can climb in the back. All right, there you go. I'm going to sit here for a minute before I get out and walk around and show you the car. But you can see the gift shop sign is illuminated in our mirror right there. So we are backed into right into the curb. Okay, the Subaru is all set up, and this is the exact spot we're going to stay. There's still cars over there. I waited for a little while. I saw one person walk out, get in a car, and leave. So I'm pretty much thinking it's just some employees that are still in the building doing cleaning and stuff. There's one car down that way, but I don't know if it's going to be there overnight or not. I know we are. So let me show you the car and exactly where it's sitting. See, I've got this planter right here, so I'm backed in right to the curb. So right now, the driver's side, I've got this planter, so no one can park next to me. And then on the other side, it is another spot. And then it begins handicap spots out that way. There's 4 spots, but we got a planter right behind the car. And the benefit of that is I can step from there right into the back of the car when the hatch is open. But you can see I've got the windows all tinted. I do have a light on in there, but you can't see it. Yeah, there's a full video of me getting the car windows tinted, and I tell you, ever since I've done that, I've got no problem now staying in there no matter where I'm at, and don't have a chance of anybody seeing me. All right, let's get this hatch opened. You can see my light in there. So this is my bed. This is where I sleep, right here on this side. We've got our power bank, our refrigerator, but I'm not eating nothing. So I'm gonna give it a second and I'm gonna crawl in here, and then we'll close the hatch and be in here for the night. And I do sit on the passenger or driver's side, behind the passenger seat or behind the driver's seat whenever I'm just hanging out. That way nobody can see me in the front seat. I just sit right there. You'll see that in that Harrisburg video. All right, I'll talk to you once I'm inside. Give the hatch a close. A lock. Hang the keys there so I don't roll over on them. All right, well, I tell you what, that was a lot of food I ate. Very, very good. Shady Maple, I've always heard about it because I've lived around the area for a lot of years, but I've never come down here. Glad I came, glad I ate, glad I conquered. The smorgasbord didn't beat me. But I am stuffed. I'm ready to go to sleep, and I will talk to you in the morning. All right, you know what we say, lights out. All right, here we go. Good night. Well, good morning. Shady Maple is coming alive this morning. So, oh, there goes a delivery truck. Oh, that's a seafood truck. Today's seafood day, which is Tuesday. Now they are serving breakfast starting at 7 o'clock. It's 7:05 right now. I heard some cars coming in, and this was a good decision to stay here because anywhere in that direction, that's going to be a lot of vehicles. A lot of people coming for breakfast. A lot of employees coming as well. Oh, we got to switch our hat over. Morning hat hair. And then we got to sneak on out of here. Keys are right here where I left them last night. It got down to 34 degrees last night, which isn't freezing. But I definitely needed the top quilt. I'll stuff that in the dry bag that I keep it in later. But first, we got to do our escape out the back hatch. And I'll show you why this was a great spot just based on where we parked and what I had a thought of with morning traffic and morning flow. All right, let's get this unlocked. Double check. Nobody's standing outside next to the car. And get this hatch opened so we can slide out quick. Shady Maple, sun's coming up. Just over that car. That's looking good. So you can see that I've got a lot of cars all along the side of me on the upper side because that's closer to the main entrance, which is right over there. So that where we parked last night was down in the front parking lot. Over there is the employee parking lot. And right here is where we were parked. And look at the parking lot this direction. Perfect. Nobody around us. So I've got to say, that is a 2.0 approved parking spot for Shady Maple. If you want to do the same thing, come here for dinner and not be able to drive home because you're too full, that'd be good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not hungry. Like I said last night, I'm full. I had a lot of good food. It was good. But we did talk about maybe going and having a cup of coffee at the bakery, which is right over there. So I'm going to take a walk down there and get a cup of coffee. It's a bakery. I don't know if they've got donuts and stuff like that, but I don't eat donuts. But I'm not hungry anyhow, so pretty full still from last night. Yeah, I can't believe I had 3 plates. That was nice. So it is chilly out here. Birds chirping, hands are cold. Got one hand in the pocket, one hand holding the camera. All right, let's get down here. Twin Valley Coffee, farm market entrance. Okay, we got our coffee. So there is a little coffee shop down here. It said bakery, but it's actually a grocery store. They got a bakery inside. So I got a cup of coffee, extra large, with an extra shot of espresso. Give it a cheers. Good morning, salute, and good morning. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah, it is. All right. So we had a great night's sleep last night. I thought it was amazing. That was a perfect spot, and it was a great choice for a place to sleep, traffic-wise. So this side of the building had 0 problems. Heard a little bit of delivery trucks this morning, but for the most part, it was perfect. A lot of fun and a pretty cool random adventure. Maybe next time I'll do breakfast. They've got a lot of stuff in there for breakfast, and I did see where they'll make your pancakes to order, all kinds of stuff. And you ask me how I know that? Well, Shady Maple Smorgasbord puts out little videos. I saw a breakfast video, and the spread looked huge, all kinds of stuff. But the pancakes, like I said, that you can get them to put chocolate chips. I saw them put sprinkles on one of them. But anything you want, it's in there. Oh, I can smell the bacon this morning. I'm starting to reconsider. Nah, I'll see you back in the car. Burr. So that was a chilly walk from down there at the coffee shop. Great cup of coffee. It's a dark roast bean. Very, very tasty. I'm loving it. All right. Well, my thoughts on Shady Maple. Was it worth it? Yeah. It was a great price, $27.99, and me being 60, I got a 10% discount. But a great value, even just eating meat. It was a great value. Now, if I would have been like before, I would have eaten everything. So we accomplished what we wanted to do, see if I could eat carnivore at a smorgasbord, and absolutely you can. So would I come back again? Absolutely. Next time I think I'm going to do the breakfast though. So maybe I'll come down and sleep overnight. It's about 2 hours from my house. Maybe I'll come stay right here again and then go in the morning for breakfast and gorge on bacon, sausage, and eggs, omelets, all kinds of stuff. All right, well, I got to get going. I got to get ready for the next random adventure, which is every Thursday night we have a video. So it's either going to be car camping, stealth camping, just regular camping, all kinds of camping and stuff, just random things. And I hope you enjoy the randomness of this channel. It's not just one genre, just stealth camping. I mean, I would like to make it just stealth camping, but I enjoy doing so much more than just that. And I hope you enjoy the variety too. And if this wasn't for you, well, maybe the next one will be. All right, keep sticking with me. All right, so if this is your first time watching, welcome to Random Adventures 2.0. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll come along on more random adventures. And remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And if you can't get out and have your own adventure, keep coming along with me. I think we're having an awesome time. And like I said, if this is your first time coming, maybe you'll see something along the line that you enjoy as well. And if you have a place that you would like me to check out, please put it down in the comments section. I would love to find out if you've ever been to Shady Maple, or if there's a place different that maybe I should go check out. All right, well, for now, I'm going to say I'll see you on the next random adventure. Tony 2.0, deliveries and people coming in more and more. All right, we got to get out of here. Until next time, love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.